Hey dreamers, this is Jade. Welcome back to my channel. Long time no see or video or whatever. Anyway, I had another stint in the hospital, so that of course interrupted me again. Anyway, I really want to go ahead and get my journal finally decorated. The front cover, it should be fairly simple because I'm trying to keep it simple. The notebook, as far as the last time I checked the poll, the one that was in the lead was the personal size Chic Sparrow. And so I will be getting into this again. I hadn't even checked it lately since I've been back home from the hospital. So I'm just going to go with the one that was ahead when I went into the hospital. So we're going to go with this Chic Sparrow here. And I'm going to get it open. I have the materials that I want to use to decorate. So of course, like I said, I'm keeping it simple. So I'm just going to put this big Zorro on the front as a sticker. And this is what I'll use for my inside pocket to put my stencils and stuff. This is just score tape I'm going to use to put down the cover. So I decided to use this as the cover. This is a printable background from Courtney Diaz from Little Raven Ink. I am a patron of hers, and I just love the colors. And since I'm using this, I figured it would I felt like the pink and that blue would just pop with that lime green and the blue. This is one of my favorite Zorro outfits. So I am loving this, and images, period. So I'm loving this. And I'm thinking either I'm going to use this part here or this part here. Maybe I'll incorporate this a little bit just because I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So what I'm going to do is just kind of audition it out once I open this up and see what part of the paper I like. And I'm just going to do it on the front and back like that. So we'll do that. Let me get this open. And as you can see, when I opened it before, the whole thing ripped. So yeah. So here is the notebook. Again, it is a personal size Chic Sparrow. And I actually just ordered a new cover. Since I have my old one in the other cover, I decided to get a new personal planner size cover for Chic Sparrow. It's really, really pretty. It's kind of simple, but very beautiful. So once it comes, I will share it with you all. And here is what I came up with. And I'm going to just, as I said, to keep the decorations simple and easy. Again, I have one of these collage elements. And I have learned if I want to put one of those little sticky pockets somewhere near this, it's probably best to use this vellum. Use vellum instead of printing on matte sticker paper, because the matte sticker paper and that plastic doesn't mesh well together when you're opening it back and forth. So I did print this little collage here. I'm not sure exactly where I want to put it yet. And then I also printed this. I love that line in Ordinary by Alex Warren that says, "Let's make the mundane our masterpiece," because seriously, my life is pretty mundane for the most part. And so I just printed this off, and honestly, I'm not sure if I love it. I mean, I love the saying, but I'm not sure if I would rather come in here and try to letter that out. If I do, I will probably do that off camera in pencil and just do the final bit together here on camera. Anyway, so I've talked through enough. I'm going to go ahead and start like auditioning my paper here and stuff like that to see what side of the paper I want, and etc, etc. So let's get started. Okay, so I have the front and back covered with the paper the way I like. The reason I sand the things down is because it's not always flush when I cut the stuff off. Just because scissors, the way it is you can't always get it completely flush to the thing. So I will go in with my sandpaper thingy. You can get this from the Dollar Tree, and just sand off the extra edges and stuff like that. So yeah, anyway, so I got the front and back covered, and I like the way that looks. I love those colors, and I think it will go well with this sticker here. So let's pull this off, and this is just a sticker I printed on white gloss sticker paper from, I do believe, Evergreen. I will have the material I use linked down below if anybody is interested. But for my white gloss sticker paper, or like typically like when I'm printing photos and stuff, I'll use that. So yeah, anyway, if I can get it off. Okay, here we go. So, I accidentally ripped it. I'm so mad. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do is reprint it, because I'm not gonna be cool with that. But I will kind of audition it first. I think I want to cover up those dates. Yeah, that looks cute. Okay, anyway, as you can see, I accidentally ripped my paper. I will go and reprint it and print and cut it. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll be back. All right, I reprinted. Here are my reprints. I just did several, and actually the original one that I printed out was like 5 inches tall, and I did this one 5.25 inches. So I'm going to check this one and see if I like the bigger one a little bit better. If not, we'll just go with the original. I got 2 of each, so I should be good, provided that, yeah, okay, it cut the way that it was supposed to. So here's one of the larger ones. I just kind of want to test it out and see what it looks like, and thankfully it did not rip on me. Yeah, I like it, I like it. Okay, so Zorro, we're gonna put you right here. Love it. Quick, easy, whatever. And then we're gonna just put the label for 2026, and we're gonna call it done. Well, the outside done anyway. So let's get the is this thing even working? Okay, yeah, it looks like it. So 2 0, which is 2 6. It is 2026, y'all. It's freaking insane. All right. All right, so we have our label here, and I'm just going to clean this up. And get it put down. Okay, quick, easy, simple. Now let's get the inside done. I do know that I want one of these little pockets in here. I'm gonna have to cut it down because it doesn't fit. I just don't know where exactly, if I want it on this side or this side. So let's get one out. And I'm trying to think of my other one. I think it would be better to have it over here and the collage over here. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. So, and then I will end up probably pasting these two together. So this will go here. Let me get this down first. Oh, okay. So cute. Okay, I love this collage. I really do. So I'm going to round the corners and get this down. I think I'm going to use my glue stick to get it down. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get this done off, not off camera, but without me talking. Okay, let's piece this wonky page together. Okay. All right, I hope that's enough. Let's just... yeah. Boom. Okay, so we're good to go there. Now I just need to take my stencils out of here, since I will be mostly working in this one, and just shift them into here. So here are all the stencils I typically use. Not all the time, but you know, if I need it, it'll be here. So I don't have to go hunting for them, and hopefully it'll prevent me from losing them like I tend to do. So that is it for this journal decoration setup, whatever you want to call it. This is my journal, creative journal for 2026. As I said before, I just took some pattern paper that I use from printables from Courtney Diaz, Little Raven ink. Took a Zorro sticker, made a Zorro sticker, I should say. One of my favorite outfits. Seriously, that Egghead Island, can I talk? That Egghead Island outfit with tea. All of them, but I love this outfit. Anyway, I also really love the Wano outfits. But anyway, let me stop before I get on a tangent. Just 2026 here, quick, easy. And then a collage I found on Pinterest of Zorro, because Zorro is my favorite. I'm sure you guys know that by now. My stencils and stuff here, and just a little thing that says, let's make the mundane our masterpiece. And as I said before, my life is pretty much mundane, but I'm sure there are ways to make it magical or find the magic in it in small everyday moments. So that's what I'm going to try to do with my journal in January. I am so behind because, as I said before, this was supposed to be done, and I was supposed to get started in it. However, I had a stint in the hospital, which of course always puts me behind. So now I just need to figure out how and where I want to start in this. I do think that eventually, I think at some point, I'm going to probably have some kind of letter to myself that I'm going to put in here. And then maybe I'll just do pieces or moments of January up till now. And then worry about the rest. So I'm not sure, but we'll see. Anyway, it's done, my decoration for this journal. And I am looking forward to jumping into it. So that is the front. The inside here until I, start doing stuff. And the back. And as I said before, this will probably end up having to be cut in some in thirds like the other one. So, but for now, I'm just going to leave it like this, and we're going to rock with it. And we're going to get into 2026, and it's going to be great. And I hope everyone has the greatest year ever. I know it's chaotic out here in this world right now, and I am praying for everybody and wishing everybody well. Please be safe. Take care of yourself as best you can. And let's just try to get through it, okay? Love you guys. I hope everyone is safe and well, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.